A lot of people know about MS-13. Apparently, MSNBC Joy Reid downplaying it, saying only Fox News viewers have ever heard of it. Again, the National Gang Intelligence Center says MS-13 is an international criminal organization, more than 30,000 members in the world, more than 10,000 in the U.S., operating in 40 states. It is one of the largest gangs here. Its motto is kill, rape, control. It regularly conducts brutal gang murders, rapes, and kidnapping, again, in at least 40 states and in the District of Columbia. They actively recruit members, including juveniles from communities with a large number of immigrants from El Salvador, and they often murder, rape, kidnap, and kill immigrants in communities and also minorities. Let's bring in Sheriff Thomas Hodgson and Sheriff Richard Jones. Good to see you, Sheriff Jones and Hodgson. Sheriff Jones, what's your reaction to what you heard Joy Reid just say? Sheriff Jones?
I wonder basically what planet is she on. In law enforcement, we've been fighting this issue for quite some time. They're in our prisons. We've had 20 or 30 of them at a time in our jail, just in one jail. We're the 8th largest county in Ohio. We have them in Columbus, Ohio. They just done a raid recently in Ohio. We rounded up like 20 or 30 of them. Extortion, murder, RICO status. We've had people killed in our own county. And it's the most dangerous gang in the world. They recruit, they murder, they bring drugs in, and I know not what planet she's been on, but it's a fight that we're all fighting, and thank God that our President of the United States is bringing this issue up and is helping local law enforcement and federal law enforcement. Now, Sheriff, we cannot do it without their help.
Sheriff Hodgson, I know that you've got, I think, 5 MS-13 gang members in your system right now. We want to get to first, I want your reaction to this. The MS-13 victim mom who sat with in the president's booth at the night of the State of the Union, she is now criticizing, she is slamming MSNBC's Joy Reid for saying that only Fox News viewers know about the gang and nobody ever heard of it. Listen.
I have no words. I mean, these are gang members that just, decided to be a judge and a jury to take my daughter out like that. It's unacceptable.
All right, her daughter, along with another teenager in Brentwood, Long Island, was brutally beaten to death with a baseball bat and a machete. Sheriff Hodgson, you have 5 MS-13 gang members in your prison system right now. What is this gang like?
They are the most vicious gang in the United States, as the sheriff previously said. Excuse me. We've had 64 in our custody in the last 10 years. These are cop killers. They are vicious gang members. Right outside of Washington, D.C. in Maryland, a suburb of Maryland, they're having serious problems with MS-13. And for this Joy, I don't remember her last name,
Reid.
On MSNBC, Reid, yeah. This is obviously, she has no understanding of what's going on out there. And this is not surprising, as the president said many times, fake news. It's an attempt to try to deflect things for their political purposes, as opposed to telling the people, their viewers and the people of this country, the honest truth, which both the sheriff and I know, and all the sheriffs do across this country.
Now, Sheriff Jones, MS-13 attacks immigrants. They attack minorities. Have you ever heard any Democrat, has any Democrat politician come to talk to you about MS-13?
No, and they won't. They won't talk to us about anything to do with border issues, about the drugs that pour in from Mexico, about all the death. And they prey on these people that can't report to the police, can't call the police, and they recruit them, and it's totally out of control. No Democrat ever talks about it. And if you bring these issues up, they try to paint you as a racist or a bigot. And the world has changed in the past 12 months with our current president, who actually supports law enforcement and supports, we need to fix this immigration issue, and we need to fix it
and
finally.
You know what? Cut it out with the, stop already with the racism and bigotry, bigot attacks. It's so impenetrably idiotic, breathtakingly stunning nonsense. Sheriff Hodgson, here's the thing. The Democrats are not trying to say that DACA recipients are being smeared by the MS-13 gang issue. Somehow they're entwining the two. Can you please set it straight?
Yeah, that's just a complete misrepresentation of what the president said. The president was absolutely right about what MSNBC, what the MS-13 gang's doing and how vicious they are. These individuals, the DACA people. Look, there are some. There was 3 that were arrested in the most recent raid who were members of the MS-13. Okay. It doesn't mean that all MS-13 are DACA people, but the truth is, these people don't belong here. They're vicious criminals, and they ought to be deported.
Sheriff Hodgson, Sheriff Jones, thank you so much, and thank you so much for your service to our country. We really appreciate it.